All right, it's tomorrow. I'm Halise, filmmaker, allegedly. No one-word answers. That's my first tip for interviewing your family members or frankly, anyone. No one-word answers. And the way to avoid having them say one-word answers is by adjusting your questions accordingly. I also just realized I see a speck on my camera lens and I can't with that. 1 second, y'all. Fixed it. So the best way to avoid one-word answers is to make sure to go through your questions and adjust them accordingly to make it so they can't answer with one word. So maybe you have a question saying something like, did you have a good childhood? They can answer either yes or no to that. If they're chatty, they might answer it with their one word and keep going. But generally, most people clam up in front of a camera. So instead of asking them, did you have a good childhood? Restructure that to be, tell me about your childhood. They can't answer yes or no to that. They have to think and give you a fully realized answer that ideally will lead you to want to ask more questions, because ultimately, I love asking this question, by the way, because ultimately what happens, they'll tell you about something in their childhood that's so obscure that you would have never known about otherwise. So if you're currently at the phase where you're starting to structure your questions and think about your questions, go back through them now and look at them with a new critical eye. How many of your questions are a bit too leading, or it can technically be answered in one word? Remove them, rephrase them, do whatever you need to do. We finna give Ava DuVernay a run for her money. I'm gonna make a documentarian out of you yet. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another tip.